Ireland.
2024 will put democracies across the globe to the test. More than 4 billion people will be eligible to vote at some point over the year in over 60 countries and regions around the world, exercising their democratic right to elect their government and choose who represents them. We must never take that right for granted. This year's summit could not be more timely. My thanks to President Yoon Suk-yeol and the government of the Republic of Korea for organising such a relevant and interesting summit. The theme, Democracy for Future Generations, is really fitting. We must be steadfast custodians of our institutions and freedoms for those that come after us. No democracy is perfect, but it is by far the best form of governance we have, and we must protect it. Freedom is not free. There are many in this world who would threaten and undermine the basic principles of democracy, government for, by, and of the people, for their own nefarious ends. We must be united and fearless in our opposition to those forces. I'm thinking specifically of the war we are seeing today on the continent of Europe with Russia's brutal invasion of Ukraine, a democratic country. Ukraine is standing for all of our values in fighting against Russia, and we must stand with them in that fight. Unfortunately, state actors are not the only powers at play when it comes to potential threats to our democracy. The world of technology is changing, and we must make sure we protect our institutions from those that wish to use new tools for their own iniquitous means. I know you're discussing artificial intelligence over the course of the summit. I believe this technology has the potential to be an incredible force for good in the world. But we, of course, must look at guarding against its malicious uses, specifically in relation to the spread of misinformation and disinformation and the potential for interference in free and fair democratic elections. This will require all of us to work together. The EU is playing its part. The recently agreed AI Act puts in place the right safeguards for trustworthy AI, which will protect our health, our environment, and our democratic processes, among many other priorities. This approach also harnesses AI opportunities for our common good. In Ireland, we'll continue to nourish and protect our democracy. We strive to be a place where all our people have the opportunity to know and fully access all their rights, with democratic participation being a priority. We'll continue to use the Citizens' Assembly model to reach consensus on contentious societal issues. And will continue to support a free and independent media that is robust in its scrutiny of politicians and all of those in positions of power. It is something we never take for granted and are always working on. So I wish you all a successful summit and commend you for the vital work you're doing to safeguard our hard-won democratic freedoms for future generations. Thank you very much.